Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John, and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone, enough is enough. The people say.
Central Leeward, the time is now. This Friday, May 9th at 7:15 p.m., the New Democratic Party invites you to the official launch of your next Central Leeward representative, Mr. Conroy Huggins.
Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
It's all going down at Barely Blue Corner, where the stage will be set on fire with powerful speeches from NDP's vice presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Stevenson, party chairman Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John, and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone, enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
Central Leeward, the time is now. This Friday, May 9th at 7:15 p.m., the New Democratic Party invites you to the official launch of your next Central Leeward representative, Mr. Conroy Huggins.
Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
It's all going down at Barely Blue Corner, where the stage will be set on fire with powerful speeches from NDP's vice presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Stevenson, party chairman Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John, and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone, enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
Central Leeward, the time is now. This Friday, May 9th at 7:15 p.m., the New Democratic Party invites you to the official launch of your next Central Leeward representative, Mr. Conroy Huggins.
Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
It's all going down at Barely Blue Corner, where the stage will be set on fire with powerful speeches from NDP's vice presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Stevenson, party chairman Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John, and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone, enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
Central Leeward, the time is now. This Friday, May 9th at 7:15 p.m., the New Democratic Party invites you to the official launch of your next Central Leeward representative, Mr. Conroy Huggins.
Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
It's all going down at Barely Blue Corner, where the stage will be set on fire with powerful speeches from NDP's vice presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Stevenson, party chairman Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John, and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone, enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
Central Leeward. The time is now. This Friday, May 9th at 7:15 p.m., the New Democratic Party invites you to the official launch of your next Central Leeward representative, Mr. Conroy Huggins.
Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
It's all going down at Barely Blue Corner, where the stage will be set on fire with powerful speeches from NDP's vice presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Stevenson, Party Chairman Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John, and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone. Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
Central Leeward, the time is now. This Friday, May 9th at 7:15 p.m., the New Democratic Party invites you to the official launch of your next Central Leeward representative, Mr. Conroy Huggins.
Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
It's all going down at Barely Blue Corner, where the stage will be set on fire with powerful speeches from NDP's vice presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Stevenson, Party Chairman Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John, and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone. Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
Central Leeward, the time is now. This Friday, May 9th at 7:15 p.m., the New Democratic Party invites you to the official launch of your next Central Leeward representative, Mr. Conroy Huggins.
Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
It's all going down at Barely Blue Corner, where the stage will be set on fire with powerful speeches from NDP's vice presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Stevenson, Party Chairman Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John, and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone. Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
Central Leeward, the time is now. This Friday, May 9th at 7:15 p.m., the New Democratic Party invites you to the official launch of your next Central Leeward representative, Mr. Conroy Huggins.
Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
It's all going down at Barely Blue Corner, where the stage will be set on fire with powerful speeches from NDP's vice presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Stevenson, Party Chairman Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John, and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone. Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
Central Leeward, the time is now. This Friday, May 9th at 7:15 p.m., the New Democratic Party invites you to the official launch of your next Central Leeward representative, Mr. Conroy Huggins.
Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
It's all going down at Barely Blue Corner, where the stage will be set on fire with powerful speeches from NDP's vice presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Stevenson, Party Chairman Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John, and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone, enough is enough. The people say, they gone now.
Central Leeward, the time is now. This Friday, May 9th at 7:15 p.m., the New Democratic Party invites you to the official launch of your next Central Leeward representative, Mr. Conroy Huggins.
Enough is enough. The people say, they gone now.
It's all going down at Barely Blue Corner, where the stage will be set on fire with powerful speeches from NDP's vice presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Stevenson, Party Chairman Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John, and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone, enough is enough. The people say, they gone now.
Central Leeward, the time is now. This Friday, May 9th at 7:15 p.m., the New Democratic Party invites you to the official launch of your next Central Leeward representative, Mr. Conroy Huggins.
Enough is enough. The people say, they gone now.
It's all going down at Barely Blue Corner, where the stage will be set on fire with powerful speeches from NDP's vice presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Stevenson, Party Chairman Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John, and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone, enough is enough. The people say, they gone now.
Central Leeward, the time is now. This Friday, May 9th at 7:15 p.m., the New Democratic Party invites you to the official launch of your next Central Leeward representative, Mr. Conroy Huggins.
Enough is enough. The people say, they gone now.
It's all going down at Barely Blue Corner, where the stage will be set on fire with powerful speeches from NDP's vice presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Stevenson, Party Chairman Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John, and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone, enough is enough. The people say, they gone now.
Central Leeward, the time is now. This Friday, May 9th at 7:15 p.m., the New Democratic Party invites you to the official launch of your next Central Leeward representative, Mr. Conroy Huggins.
Enough is enough. The people say, they gone now.
It's all going down at Barely Blue Corner, where the stage will be set on fire with powerful speeches from NDP's vice presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Stevenson, Party Chairman Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John, and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone, enough is enough. The people say, they gone now.
Central Leeward. The time is now. This Friday, May 9th at 7:15 p.m., the New Democratic Party invites you to the official launch of your next Central Leeward representative, Mr. Conroy Huggins.
Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
It's all going down at Barely Blue Corner, where the stage will be set on fire with powerful speeches from NDP's vice presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Stevenson, Party Chairman Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John, and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone. Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
Central Leeward. The time is now. This Friday, May 9th at 7:15 p.m., the New Democratic Party invites you to the official launch of your next Central Leeward representative, Mr. Conroy Huggins.
Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
It's all going down at Barely Blue Corner, where the stage will be set on fire with powerful speeches from NDP's vice presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Stevenson, Party Chairman Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John, and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone. Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
Central Leeward. The time is now. This Friday, May 9th at 7:15 p.m., the New Democratic Party invites you to the official launch of your next Central Leeward representative, Mr. Conroy Huggins.
Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
It's all going down at Barely Blue Corner, where the stage will be set on fire with powerful speeches from NDP's vice presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Stevenson, Party Chairman Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John, and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone. Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
Central Leeward. The time is now. This Friday, May 9th at 7:15 p.m., the New Democratic Party invites you to the official launch of your next Central Leeward representative, Mr. Conroy Huggins.
Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
It's all going down at Barely Blue Corner, where the stage will be set on fire with powerful speeches from NDP's vice presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Stevenson, Party Chairman Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John, and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone. Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
Central Leeward. The time is now. This Friday, May 9th at 7:15 p.m., the New Democratic Party invites you to the official launch of your next Central Leeward representative, Mr. Conroy Huggins.
Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
It's all going down at Barely Blue Corner, where the stage will be set on fire with powerful speeches from NDP's vice presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Stevenson, Party Chairman Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone, enough is enough. The people say, "Hey, gone now."
Central Leeward, the time is now. This Friday, May 9th at 7:15 p.m., the New Democratic Party invites you to the official launch of your next Central Leeward representative, Mr. Conroy Huggins.
Enough is enough. The people say, "They gone now."
It's all going down at Barely Blue Corner, where the stage will be set on fire with powerful speeches from NDP's vice presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Stevenson, Party Chairman Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone, enough is enough. The people say, "Hey, gone now."
Central Leeward, the time is now. This Friday, May 9th at 7:15 p.m., the New Democratic Party invites you to the official launch of your next Central Leeward representative, Mr. Conroy Huggins.
Enough is enough. The people say, "They gone now."
It's all going down at Barely Blue Corner, where the stage will be set on fire with powerful speeches from NDP's vice presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Stevenson, Party Chairman Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone, enough is enough. The people say, "Hey, gone now."
Central Leeward, the time is now. This Friday, May 9th at 7:15 p.m., the New Democratic Party invites you to the official launch of your next Central Leeward representative, Mr. Conroy Huggins.
Enough is enough. The people say, "They gone now."
It's all going down at Barely Blue Corner, where the stage will be set on fire with powerful speeches from NDP's vice presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Stevenson, Party Chairman Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone, enough is enough. The people say, "Hey, gone now."
Central Leeward, the time is now. This Friday, May 9th at 7:15 p.m., the New Democratic Party invites you to the official launch of your next Central Leeward representative, Mr. Conroy Huggins.
Enough is enough. The people say, "They gone now."
It's all going down at Barely Blue Corner, where the stage will be set on fire with powerful speeches from NDP's vice presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Stevenson, Party Chairman Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone, enough is enough. The people say, "Hey, gone now."
Central Leeward, the time is now. This Friday, May 9th at 7:15 p.m., the New Democratic Party invites you to the official launch of your next Central Leeward representative, Mr. Conroy Huggins.
Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
It's all going down at Barely Blue Corner, where the stage will be set on fire with powerful speeches from NDP's vice presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Stevenson, Party Chairman Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John, and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone. Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
Central Leeward, the time is now. This Friday, May 9th at 7:15 p.m., the New Democratic Party invites you to the official launch of your next Central Leeward representative, Mr. Conroy Huggins.
Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
It's all going down at Barely Blue Corner, where the stage will be set on fire with powerful speeches from NDP's vice presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Stevenson, Party Chairman Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John, and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone. Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
Central Leeward, the time is now. This Friday, May 9th at 7:15 p.m., the New Democratic Party invites you to the official launch of your next Central Leeward representative, Mr. Conroy Huggins.
Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
It's all going down at Barely Blue Corner, where the stage will be set on fire with powerful speeches from NDP's vice presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Stevenson, Party Chairman Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John, and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone. Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
Central Leeward, the time is now. This Friday, May 9th at 7:15 p.m., the New Democratic Party invites you to the official launch of your next Central Leeward representative, Mr. Conroy Huggins.
Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
It's all going down at Barely Blue Corner, where the stage will be set on fire with powerful speeches from NDP's vice presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Stevenson, Party Chairman Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John, and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone. Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
Central Leeward, the time is now. This Friday, May 9th at 7:15 p.m., the New Democratic Party invites you to the official launch of your next Central Leeward representative, Mr. Conroy Huggins.
Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
It's all going down at Barely Blue Corner, where the stage will be set on fire with powerful speeches from NDP's vice presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Stevenson, Party Chairman Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John, and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone, enough is enough. The people say, take on now.
Central Leeward, the time is now. This Friday, May 9th at 7:15 p.m., the New Democratic Party invites you to the official launch of your next Central Leeward representative, Mr. Conroy Huggins.
Enough is enough. The people say, they gone now.
It's all going down at Barely Blue Corner, where the stage will be set on fire with powerful speeches from NDP's vice presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Stevenson, Party Chairman Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John, and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone, enough is enough. The people say, take on now.
Central Leeward, the time is now. This Friday, May 9th at 7:15 p.m., the New Democratic Party invites you to the official launch of your next Central Leeward representative, Mr. Conroy Huggins.
Enough is enough. The people say, they gone now.
It's all going down at Barely Blue Corner, where the stage will be set on fire with powerful speeches from NDP's vice presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Stevenson, Party Chairman Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John, and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone, enough is enough. The people say, take on now.
Central Leeward, the time is now. This Friday, May 9th at 7:15 p.m., the New Democratic Party invites you to the official launch of your next Central Leeward representative, Mr. Conroy Huggins.
Enough is enough. The people say, they gone now.
It's all going down at Barely Blue Corner, where the stage will be set on fire with powerful speeches from NDP's vice presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Nigel Stevenson, Party Chairman Daniel Cummins, Senator Chevron John, and Senator Israel Bruce, along with the man of the moment, Conroy Huggins, as he steps up to deliver the message of hope, change, and real leadership for Central Leeward. And hear the message from the next Prime Minister of SVG, Dr. Godwin Friday. Bring your flags, bring your crew, and come rep your constituency with pride, because together we win with Huggins.
Properly gone, enough is enough. The people say, take on now.
Not the only one to see. Man can live in tranquility. You and I, T.Y. Sure. And if only we agree, come together, we can live in unity. Like sisters and brothers, we're all in this thing together. Can't we all just live as one? Whoa. We're all like birds of one feather. It's time to live as one. Some say hands and heart and harmony, loving one another, what a sight to say. Peace and love and unity, and that me want in my community. Oh yes, it. Tell me how me youth fi survive. go school in this time. If we don't make money, politician come on TV. I show with this big pretty smile. Nothing not funny. Look on the life we living. Look on the life we living. Look on the life we living. It's a better way we seeking. Look on the life we living. Look on the life we living. Look on the life we living. Nothing not funny. Keep bad mind out of my heart. Keep negative out of my thoughts. Me know I say it's easy to breathe the wrong way, so Jaja please guide me every day. Keep bad mind out of my heart. Keep negative out of my thoughts. Most I bless me, yeah. Guide and protect me, yeah. We go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. No time for linger, no time for come, even through the storm. We go on and on and on and on and on and on. No time for evil, no time for war. I saw me things set now. Cause every rise I take a look for myself. Me know me have to go out and look for my wealth. No more than every feed, me people them me need. So me nah go sit down like no book on a shelf. No, me have to work all daily. Put all my trust in job because me know him not go feel me. Have to set the thing for take care of my old lady. That's why me have to make it and no if I don't know me, babe. I gotta go get it, yeah. Now go sit down on me and don't expect me to make it. Gotta go get it, because the world is waiting on me now. That's why me have to go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. No time for linger, no time for come, even through the storm. We go on and on and on and on and on and on. No time for evil, no time for war. I saw me things set now. Yeah, we want things in life, so me have to work for me youths. Me not fall about home when the young go, they go loot. One get me in a group and get my gun for shoot. Enough time it take me, I tell you no the truth. But it's a good thing mama teach me about peer pressure. Say them things they just will left here in a peer pressure. That's why I stay hard working. For my goal I'm searching. Yeah, that's why I gotta go get it, yeah. Now left myself out of the race and expect me to win it. Gotta go get it, yeah. The world is waiting on me now. That's why me go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. No time for linger, no time for come, even through the storm. We go on and on and on and on, yeah. On and on and on. No time for evil, no time for war. I saw me things set now. Cheat out. So me things set, so me things set, so me things set control. Yeah, God won't stop me so. The Almighty see and know them bad man. Take control. Jaja, you be take control. I was born by the rivers of Jordan. No one to lose my soul. Take control. Jaja, you be take control. Born by the rivers of Jordan.
Central Leeward, good night. Nah, come on now, man. The vibe's nice down here tonight. Central Leeward, good night. Are ready for the call the thing right now because the vibe's down here real nice tonight. All give yourself a big round of applause. Come on, let me see you, Central Leeward. Nice. We start a little late, but ain't nothing wrong with that. They say tomorrow is Saturday. Tonight is Friday night, so we go in do the thing tonight. And all looking real nice. The amount of yellow was seeing here tonight. Central Leeward, trust me, all again, me the vibes award the man call the thing tonight self because Central Leeward bringing it home. So, before we go any further, of course, even though we're here, we have plenty to eat. We have a nice cold bar. We, of course, must start by inviting our Heavenly Father, the Most High, in our presence tonight. So I'd like to ask you at this point in time for your humbleness, your quietness, your reverence and respect as we start off with a word of prayer. Please welcome at this time, Chairman for Central Leeward, to get us started with a word of prayer.
Let us pray. Could we close the bar as we pray at this time, please? Thank you very much. Almighty God, we thank you for your goodness and mercies. We thank you for journeying mercies upon these grounds. And as we gather as a political party to launch our brother and our friend, Brother Conroy Huggins, I pray that everything will go according to your will. And when we left Barely tonight, oh God, there'll be a clearer understanding as to why we have to remove the Unity Labour Party from governance in this country. Father, I pray for your blessing upon our speakers. I pray for those that are on their way here, that you'll bring them safe. And as we leave, that you will go with us, protect us, and all that is here. Give us a clear understanding that we will understand our message. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you very much. We ask you to, of course, remain reverent as we have the national anthem of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Come on, Central Leeward, good night. Barely, good night. All you ready? Well, of course, you know, we live in, of course, we streaming live tonight, so we want all of you to come front and center. So not just the persons who are looking tonight locally, regionally, internationally, but everybody in the whole world can see that Central Leeward is standing with Conroy Huggins in the upcoming general elections to make him a minister, a member of cabinet, and a member of the new NDP government. Yeah, man, and we're doing it big tonight. And of course, because we started a little late, we're going to go straight into it. Once again, please welcome Mr. Welcome. He is the chairman for Central Leeward to get us started with some opening remarks. So come on and make some noise for Mr. Welcome.
No cross-country road, no stadium.
Central Leeward! Central Leeward! Let me hear it, Barely. I want to say again a pleasant good night to all that is here and to welcome you on behalf of the Central Leeward team and Brother Conroy Huggins here tonight in Barely. And I want to start by welcoming our president and leader of the New Democratic Party and leader of the opposition, Dr. the Honorable Godwin Friday, the next Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I'd also like to welcome Vice President Major the Honorable Sinclair Leacock, the champion of Central Kingston. And I hear the carrying a fella up there who finished out Venel Combe as president of Football Federation. But I'm sorry for him. Because licks, left, right, and center. I'd also like to welcome from the Southern Grenadines, the champion, the man that they want to steal the seat from. They're trying all kind of hanky-panky down there. But tell them, no matter what they try, it's licks. It's licks. It's licks in the Southern Grenadines. Also here is our chairman of the party, the Honorable Daniel Cummins. And when I get here to Barley, he embarrassed me because he was here already. The waterman. The waterman, they say he might run unopposed. I don't know. Because they can't find anybody to run against him. I also like to recognize among us Sister Lavon Villox. And she's the woman, you know. I have to be careful when I use certain words, you know, because they just turn them around. But Sister Yvonne Villox is the champion. Up in where? Where she's the champion? Where is she champion in the cause for the New Democratic Party? Where? Against a man who getting permission to take 15 million and taking 17. We want to know what he took on. You know? And for all those who turn out from there and far, Sister Senator John from where? You see, they say they have somebody up there named Grace. Well, I know about Grace, you know. But I also know about this Grace. So, when the time comes, we will be taking the north. I say we'll be taking the north. We're taking the northeast, and we're taking the northwest. And that will carry us into government. So let me welcome all of you to Central Leeward, sorry. And I notice the president of the Young Dems just joined us on stage. Welcome to Central Leeward, my brother. Which one are we? You playing young boy, you know. So at this time, I want to welcome all platform speakers to join us on stage at this time. And we're going to get the thing rolling. I will come back later. I have a little job to do later, so I'll come back later. Right now, I kind of calm and relax, but as I get fired up later on, I'll be coming back. But for now, stick around. Listen to the message. Enjoy yourself. And remember, on election day, when we go to the polls in Central Leeward, there's only one symbol you must be seeing. That is the key. And Conroy Huggins going to Parliament to represent us. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
No cross-country road, no stadium. Comrade must be really filled with dumb. I never see more mess. I never see more mess. I never see more mess. And stupidness. You know they build this complex and all we are.
Central Leeward tonight.
Catch the folks behind the dry river.
All right. Hey. And we have from the young to the old here with us tonight in some best dress, yellow costumes tonight. And some lucky person's going to be winning a couple $100 to go home tonight. You better believe it. Of course, let's acknowledge the vice president, of the New Democratic Party. As the president is not here as yet, vice president of the New Democratic Party, Major the Honorable Sinclair Leacock. Chairman of the New Democratic Party, the Honorable Daniel Cummins. And of course, Senators Siobhan John and Israel Bruce. We also have in the audience with us Sister Laverne Gibson Velox from East St. George. We must acknowledge, I think we also have from the Southern Grenadines, the Honorable Terence Oliver is here with us tonight. We have Andrew Teach John, who is here with us tonight too as well. And you guys are invited to join us on the platform. As of course, we're showing full support and solidarity for Conroy tonight. We must acknowledge, of course, the presence of the Secretary General of the New Democratic Party, and of course, the Treasurer, Luan Hathaway, and Brenton Smith, General Secretary, here with us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Other members of the New Democratic Party who are on the way, and of course, we must acknowledge, the President of the Young Dems, Esteban Hernandez, is here with us tonight too as well. No, not you, Major. We are here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because the New Democratic Party is showing unwavering support for the man who will bring home Central Leeward for the New Democratic Party, your candidate, Conroy Huggins. And the message must be sent loud and clear tonight in the heart of Barely Square, Blackfish, capital of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, that Conroy is the man to lead you into the general elections and to represent you in the future. So without any further ado, we'd like to welcome to the podium our first speaker tonight. He is the chairman of the New Democratic Party. We all know him as the Waterman. Ladies and gentlemen, Bagger, Central Leeward, please welcome to the podium the Honorable Daniel Cummings.
The Lord is my light and my salvation. Tell me whom shall I fear? The Lord is my strength, the strength of my life. Tell me whom shall I fear? Hear me now. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Tell me whom shall I fear? The Lord is my strength, the strength of my life. Tell me whom shall I fear? Come on, Christians.
Good night, Barry. Good night. Central Leeward, let me hear you. NDP family, where you? Oh, what a joy. What a privilege. What an honor to come to Barely tonight to bring the good news from West Kingston that we are ready and willing to have Central Leeward join us in Parliament and in government under Dr. Friday whenever they get bold enough to ring the bell. I want to say good night to the leadership of our beloved party, our next Prime Minister and Majority Leader in Parliament, Dr. Friday, my colleague, parliamentarian, and my own representative, Major Vice President of the party, Senators Siobhan John and Israel Bruce, the President of the Young Dems, and all the contestants in the coming election representing the various constituencies who are here with us tonight, including the new and soon-to-be representative for South Windward, Teach. Welcome on board. And of course, you couldn't come to Central Leeward unless you pass through the gateway that is held by my friend and colleague, VP Nature. The New Democratic Party entourage is here tonight in full solidarity with the man of the moment, the man who is going to show Central Leeward what representation is about. You know, the older folks will know of the days when Sir Herbs represented the NDP in this constituency. And you know what your life was like, how through Herbie, all your projects, all your ideas got fulfilled. Friends, tonight, as I speak to you here in Barely, on the eve of what will be the most decisive election victory for the people of this country. I want to reflect tonight on what you have been missing since this rogue regime has taken the reins of power in this country. Not far from where you are, funding has been provided for a long time for us to have a proper blackfish project here in Barely. You must ask yourself, why after all these years and after so many millions of dollars, that project can't open? This is a government that likes to do projects only for the purpose of siphoning off what they can get for their friends and cronies. Just as is happening with the port project in Kingston, you have a massive failure at the jetty they put here for the blackfish facility. When you get the chance, go and see how the platform has washed out and undermined, and they cannot open that project because they have no idea how they're going to fix it. Listen carefully. If there is any member of our society who wants a reason not to vote for this wicked regime, if there's any member of this society who still harbors any doubt about what the NDP has done and will do for you, then you need to go and get that head examined. A blind man wearing spectacles could see that the fellow we have here is not only old and lacking in ideas, but he leads an entity that is driven by corruption and spite. An entity that is devoid of passion for the people of this country. Every single thing they do, they pay no attention to the maintenance. Every single project they do, within a few months, you have to go in and close it down and do something different. They don't care about giving you a project that is sustainable. They don't even care if the electricity bill is too much to keep the project going. They don't listen. They don't use what is available today to reduce the cost. They do not allow for designs that will reduce the maintenance cost. My friends, here in Barely, you on this side of the island should never have problems with water. You should never have problems with water. You get water from North Leeward in a river. And you know, even though it comes through the tank on the hill, many times the water is too muddy for you to drink. This government sat on projects that were designed to put full treatment on that Cumberland system so that just like the people in Kingston and surrounding areas have a reliable, proper supply of water, you, the people on the Leeward side, deserve to have proper water like the big gut water in Leeward. An NDP government will make sure that throughout the length and breadth of our country, you will have a water supply that you must be very proud of. That you won't have to question whether you should drink the water or not. My dear people, tonight, you have a candidate coming to represent our new Democratic Party. I am so honored that on this team, We have people like Conroy Huggins, a professional man with an agricultural background in agronomics. A man who believes in God. A man who has his prowess in sports and in culture. And a man who is committed to working with every person in Central Leeward to make sure your life is better the day after the next election. And Central Leeward, I challenge you to understand that those who hold the reins of power will do everything to make sure that does not happen. But you, individually, you have what it takes to make sure that this bunch of clowns get kicked out now and forever. And when I say a bunch of clowns, I mean useless, aging clowns. And this is no joke. This is a bunch of people whose only interest is the furtherance of their own prowess. Something to brag about. Some chest to put on the shelf. But understand me, under the leadership of Dr. Friday, your Conroy Huggins, having traversed the length and breadth of this constituency and having come up with a plan for the development of this constituency, he will get the support of Dr. Friday and all of his cabinet colleagues to make sure that your dreams are fulfilled. And so tonight, I simply want to say to you, we in West Kingstown are not bothered about who they bring, if they bring anybody to run against me. I mean, let's face it. Major, you remember, even when they brought Rennie, I didn't pay any attention to her. And so I don't see who they could bring for me to pay any attention. My only concern in West Kingstown is about every person who lives there. Every resident in West Kingstown is who the people I focus on, together with my team. So we in West Kingstown want to give you the assurance that we started in opposition like you are here. And we have turned West Kingstown into one of the Gibraltars on the mainland. I challenge you tonight to make sure you get every eligible person registered and go out and support Conroy, not just for yourself, but for your family, for your children, for your future, and it will be worth your while. And Central Leeward will be another Gibraltar on mainland St. Vincent. Mine is just to lend support tonight. As I look out on the sea of people here in Barely, I reflect on the change the Yellow Army is sweeping through the Caribbean, as we've recently seen with the UNC in Trinidad and Tobago. That is a continuous process that is going to wave right across the Caribbean. So stand firm, get registered, get ready, and bring home Conroy Huggins for the new Democratic Party. Thank you. Good night. God bless.
Ping pong, ping pong,
Come on, give it up for the chairman, the Honorable Daniel Collins. Bloody Jew. tonight, but we're moving along swiftly. Here to show solidarity and support tonight for Brother Conroy, all the way from North Windward, Carib Country, ladies and gentlemen. The code is yellow. She is Senator Siobhan John, and she will also bring home the seat for the New Democratic Party, and she's here tonight to endorse Conroy. Welcome, Senator Siobhan.
Keep it flowing, flowing, flowing. Just keep it flowing, flowing, flowing. Blessing after blessing, and nothing can hold it back. What is for me? Oh yes, it will be. Me now go make them feel my joy, feel my joy, feel my joy. A blessing for you, and a blessing for me. Blessing after blessing, and nothing can hold it back. What is for me? Oh yes, it will be. Me now go make them feel my joy, feel my joy.
Central Leeward, good night. North Windward, good night. Good night to the NDP people. Good night. Yes, and we are here tonight. We are happy to be here tonight to officially launch in Barely our dear brother Conroy Huggins. Mix is it. And Mix will bring it home for us. Oh Lord, our help in ages past, our hope for years to come. And essentially what that hope is no other than Conroy Huggins. Thank you very much. Leader of the opposition and our president, Dr. Godwin Friday, good night. Vice Presidents, Major Sinclair Leacock and Brother Nigel Nature Stevenson, my senatorial colleague, Israel Bruce, Honorable Chairman, Daniel Cummins. I see Andrew John in the crowd. I'm seeing Laverne Velox, our Secretary General, and also the Treasurer. Good night. And all others who may be here and I'm not seeing you, good night. Tonight, we are here to ignite a movement for change. Change in this country. We are here to ensure that every one of you hear that message. The New Democratic Party is ready for change in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. For too long, our constituencies across St. Vincent have been neglected. Central Leeward has been neglected. Millions of dollars are allocated year after year for developmental projects, and up to today, you cannot see a finished product in Central Leeward. You wonder if Central Leeward really have someone representing them. It was not until Conroy came on the scene, we start seeing projects thrown here, there, and everywhere, and start seeing as if things are happening. But we know better. We are the ones feeling the grind. Central Leeward, it is time to wake up. It is time for us to look for leaders that listens. It is time for us to look for leaders that will deliver. Central Leeward, you have been under this administration, and I want you to look around and really ask yourself if you have had proper representation. And the answer is a big no. In North Windward, we know the answer. it's a big no. In West Kingston, it's a big no. In East St. George, it's a big no. And you only see them coming to you when it is election time. Well, we are going to tell them, we know that playbook is the same old playbook, and we are not playing that game anymore. That is done with. We are going to new heights. New day, new NDP, a new team led by Dr. Conroy, who is ready to serve St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and who is ready to show you, the people, what good governance is all about. My dear people, Conroy Huggins is not here to make any empty promises. Conroy Huggins is here to fight for you. He is here to fight for jobs for your children. He is here to fight for agriculture, better agricultural processes. He is here to fight for a better blue economy, the fishing. He is here to fight for better sporting facilities. That is what Conroy is all about. Conroy will listen to you, the people. Conroy will ensure that he make better representation for you at every level. Conroy will ensure that your young people are actively involved. And our youths need to look up to people who are at their best. Not people who will come and make empty promises. And I say to you tonight, the New Democratic Party will ensure that when we get into government, that we will turn St. Vincent around, making sure that the economy is working and that St. Vincent and the Grenadines is working. Friends, this election is not only necessary, but it is one that you have to make the decision about your future. It is one that change must and will be the order of the day. So when we sweep to North Windward, we must have a change. North Central, we must have a change. South Windward, we must have a change. East St. George, we coming down, right down to Leeward, there must be change. One by one, we are going. And we are not afraid. Now they will come and tell you all things. They will come and bring the money. They will come and bring it because that is what they are good at. But friends, we know, as I said earlier, we know the playbook. We know it. Enough of that. We don't want that anymore. We want real change in the 5 years that we put the person into government. And that can only come from the New Democratic Party. Dr. Friday is working and will be working for you come next election and after the election when we get into government. Central Leeward, if you want real investment, vote for Mix. If you want real leadership, vote for Mix. If you want real change, vote for Mix. Central Leeward, you can't go wrong with Mix. NDP. And I say to you tonight, we don't want to see crowds only. We want you to bring out your neighbor, your friend, your brother, your sister on election day and ensure that they vote for the key. We want you to encourage everyone around you and ensure that they vote for the key. We don't want you to cast them out. Our umbrella is broad. They will come. Embrace them. Let them know what the NDP is all about. We will ensure that under the New Democratic Party's government, real wages will go up. You will have more money in your pocket to spend. We will ensure that VAT goes down so you can buy more. And we don't forget, we don't forget the vaccine mandate where the teachers and the nurses and the public servants were sent home wickedly. We will ensure that they go back to their work so that they can take care of their families. Next day, Major said, your life will be better. Under the NDP, poor relief will increase. We will ensure that that is what we are supposed to do for our pensioners who have worked hard and served this country. We will increase it because we care about people. We care about your standard of living. Cost of living will decrease because we will ensure that we address the issues that cause rising cost of living. We have the economists. We have the bankers. We have the engineers. So we will put our heads together. No one man will rule. Dr. Friday will ensure that he brings his team together and ensure that we make decisions that will benefit you and everyone around. We know that this election is the mother of all elections. So we're not making joke this time around. We have to ensure that we go out. We go out on election day. Call everybody and ensure that they go and vote. And don't bother when election is going to call. It has to call. One day it has to call, and we are ready. We will not be caught off guard. We are ready to deliver to the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So Central Leeward, don't be left behind. Ensure that next is in it for the next government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Thank you very much. Good night. God bless.
Boy, it means you get hard again. Oh, Jesus. All I hear is that. Jesus.
Moro, how is he up so? I say Moro, how is it up so? Hola, Vinci hard, Vinci rough, Vinci tough, oh, Vinci rough, Vinci tough.
Behave yourself. Hey, behave yourself. Behave yourself. Boy, hey, let me just take a quick plug here. Check the tent. Check the tent. They have blackfish. You could get your blackfish and banana. Your blackfish and coconut dumpling. Teach, don't hide your face, no man. Come, no man. Blackfish and banana. Blackfish and dumpling. They have callaloo soup. And they have callaloo soup. They have saltfish. Wait, it's callaloo soup with saltfish and with beef? I ain't reading this right at all. And you could also get your roast pork and your roast chicken. Remember, you could get your cold drinks as well. Go and support the bar. Go and support the kitchen tonight. We're in Blackfish country. For those of you who come down to be with us here in Baga tonight, you have to go and you have to make sure you get your blackfish and get it before it finish. I make sure I come in since 6 o'clock and I get my blackfish and coconut dumpling long time. Me ain't waiting when Major and them fellas come down. Them man is clean out the whole kitchen. Don't talk about Cummins. So we will move along. Folks, I want you all here tonight to listen carefully to the message of the New Democratic Party. It's the message that has been echoing every single constituency, every village meeting. But I want you, especially the young people who are here with us tonight, to pay extra close attention, because sometimes young people, you might miss the message when Major and Cummins and some of the others speak. But you see, when young people come to the platform and young people speak and speak of how they see things in this country through their own eyes, I want both the young and the old to pay close attention, because they are the future of our country. So for the young people who are present here tonight, I want you to hear from one of the young voices. He is the president of the New Democratic Party, Young Dems. Please, boys and girls, please, everybody pay attention and welcome to the podium, Mr. Esteban Hernandez.
From nothing to something. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's alright. It's alright. Nothing to something. Fight the fight. No. We're shining like a light. Yeah. It's alright. Shining like a starlight.
Baga good night. Night Central Leeward. Well, you know, Conroy gave me the honor of presenting for the Young Dems in Central Leeward at this meeting here, so at this office opening, at this meeting. And I was thinking, what can I say about Conroy? Whole week I thinking, what can I say about Conroy? A former colleague of mine from university, he met me in the bank. And of course, I will give Conroy the plug. I told him, you know, it's only one vote you could give, and it have to be mixed. He correct me. He said, Mr. Huggins, please. It was one of Conroy's former students. So I get a little more fronted. I say, why mix? Correct me again. Mr. Huggins, please. I say, all right. Why Mr. Huggins? He said Mr. Huggins was his teacher. I said, just that? Mr. Huggins was not only his teacher. Mr. Huggins was his favorite teacher. He was his agriculture teacher. He inspired a love for agriculture in him, although he didn't actually pursue agriculture afterwards. But he had an appreciation for agriculture. In this New Democratic Party, we told everybody that one of the pillars of the economy under the New Democratic Party will be agriculture and fisheries. Now, the other parties say they're going to do something for agriculture. They're just saying so. We in the New Democratic Party, we ain't just saying so. We putting an agriculture man in an agriculture place. But not only that, we putting a fisheries man in a fisheries place. Any day in Central Leeward, you could drive through, middle of the day, where you see young people outside doing absolutely nothing. They have a They have something like a representative living up in Tisha Road. You still live there? I can't even tell you. This representative passing these young people every single day. In a stop for say, hey, I want to walk. None of that. In a going to the big man and say, hey, I have youths on my block. I need them to do something. None of that. We in the New Democratic Party, we making sure we put somebody who could bring something to Central Leeward. We bringing somebody who will bring jobs to Central Leeward. You know, I know everybody go down. You see the news. They're running with them because of CBI. I never meet something hot up them people head so. CBI. You know why they're hot in the head? They know when the CBI money touch Central Leeward, they will never see Central Leeward again. They know when the CBI money, I buy all them boats out there for the people at Central Leeward, the people at Bagger, the people at Cortons, the people at Buckerman, the people at Leyu. They know when them boat they out there and the fisherman and them not for pay back no big load, not for pay back no big thing. They know they will never see Central Leeward again. Now, Conroy is somebody I have grown to really respect in the party. He's a man of principle, a man of morals. He's a man you could trust. He's a man you could leave your children around. And not only leave your children around, you know your children get a little bit brighter afterwards. Because you don't know the Conroy, you're going to make sure they're brighter afterwards. And what I am saying, this is the man to push the youth in Central Leeward. They have another man there, so not one thing. I'm for the youth of them in Central Leeward. The whole 5 years see they here, so. Name one thing that guy now for the youth of them in Central Leeward. Not one thing. In this new Democratic Party, we putting the youth forward, and I always push it. We putting the youth forward in this party. Every idea and plan in this party, it has a youth component. And I have made sure it has a youth component. Because the people in this country that we need here working are the young people who are currently leaving because of this administration. They build a whole airport. They build an airport not to bring in tourists. They build an airport to fly out all we youths and them. How many people here so right now who have a nephew, a niece, a son, a daughter currently overseas because they can't find a work in St. Vincent and the Grenadines? Everybody. Every single body. What we are saying in the New Democratic Party, we are going to provide jobs. And we ain't talking about no links, things, secret thing. No, we're talking about jobs for everybody. No matter your color, no matter who you vote for, no matter your last name, everybody must get a job. And you see, Dr. Friday, you always have to rate Dr. Friday, you know. He would always push the youths. He made sure he put forward a youth guarantee pledge, where every young person who needs a job, who wants a job, they would have an opportunity to work. An opportunity to work. You could imagine that. An opportunity to work. We in the New Democratic Party is the only party that is serious about young people. The only party that is serious about jobs. The other party is only a little hold on here and there. Hold on here and there and keep the youth in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. They need something foundational. They need something they could build a house with. They need something they could take care of the family with. The youth in St. Vincent and the Grenadines need the New Democratic Party. They need the New Democratic Party. They need the New Democratic Party. Now, I have the honor, before I actually leave, I have to say this, I have the honor of speaking right before a man who I really, really admire. I consider him a mentor. Central Kingston. Central Kingston. Central. You know, Central Kingston just gets some real jokes every election time, you know. They send, no. They hear he was a businessman. So they send a businessman for him. He sent him back. They hear he was an accountant. They send an accountant for him. He sent him back. Somebody go tell him he been by Football Federation. What them send? What Major going do? One time. Join me as I bring on my mentor, my teacher, Major, the Honorable St. Clair Leacock.
Fuji.
My love, it's as solid as a rock. Solid as a rock. Solid as a rock. My love, it's as solid as a rock. I can't stop. If you're asking me, will my love ever be? Well, you know I tell you truthfully, it has got no age, no beginning nor end. Won't slip, won't slide, won't break, won't bend. Oh, let me tell you now, my love,
Solid as a rock.
it's as solid as a rock. Solid as a rock. Oh, honey, my love, it's as solid as a rock. I can't stop.
Thank you very much, Fuji. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bagger, Central Leeward, good night. I trust that my president is somewhere in the crowd, mixing and mingling, and will be on the platform at some stage. My chairman, Daniel, VP, Nature and Major, we always go together, there's a little rhyme there. Senatorial colleagues, Cotton Loose Bruce, and Chevron Moswin, and Teach Don Reach is still here. I think Terrence is in the crowd too, walk in the crowd. And of course, you just heard a while ago from the president of our Young Dems, Esteban. And that's a great thing for us as he's continuing to make his contributions at all of these meetings. Tonight, I want to speak to you in Baga at this launch of Conroy a little differently. But I want to say a few things that I think are of importance to tonight's meeting, that when you go back and you reflect on it, you say that Major and the New Democratic Party, what he said, it makes a lot of sense. Now, before I do that, let me say this. For those of you who have taken the time out to join to be here, and those you are listening on Facebook, social media, wherever you are getting the information, if the election was called tomorrow, the New Democratic Party would win. I want to repeat that. And that is not because Daniel said so, or Bruce, or Chevron, or Esteban. The people who are paying attention to what's happening in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the polls, they said that. And even Ralph's own people, who normally will check in to see how things going, say, boy, this time wrong, he not look good. He not look good. So I want you to be comforted by that, because I've been here in Baga for very, very many meetings. But this one is a confidence meeting. Now, in this country of ours, we got the right to vote in 1951. That's almost 75 years ago. We got independence in 79. Just now, it will be 50 years. And in 2001, by mistake or whatever circumstance, we had a new government coming into being. If a person was 20-25 and voted for the first time for the Unity Labour Party and Ralph, they will be approaching 50 the next birthday. So time is moving on. And 2025 is not 1951, nor is it 1979, nor is it 2001. We are in completely different times. The St. Vincent and the Grenadines of today cannot be the St. Vincent and the Grenadines when we got the right to vote. It cannot even be the St. Vincent at the time we proudly gained independence. And I will submit to you, it should not even be the time when we changed government in 2001. We are in a completely different era, a different disposition, a different outlook. And St. Vincent and the Grenadines today, listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully. We have to repurpose our St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We have to have a complete different vision of economic development, social upliftment, and human progress. And to do that, you have to have the right man for the right job. And in this time, your choice is made easy. If you stay right where you are, the evidence surrounds you. I know people who are here who are Baga originals. I can't call the name, I don't have that privilege. But this playing field doesn't even reflect the history of the sportsmanship and culture and tradition of Baga. I parked when I got here tonight in what used to be the Barley police station. And as I opened the door, I realized it has been transformed to a public bathroom. The stench of urine and filth embarrasses the policemen of yesteryear who occupied that great historical building. Baga is not the Baga that we knew it was. My grandmother, Gertrude Richardson, is a Baga woman. And I have right, I ain't gonna vote down here because I want to win in Central. I too have Baga claims. And I stand resolutely behind Conroy Huggins as the candidate for this constituency. I've been around in politics for a little while. So I share the journey with you. And I'm always experiencing a first. But when I began to reflect on Conroy, he could talk. He bright. He good and decent. He been in football. He teach plenty people. He's straightforward. He's independent-minded. And he's forward-thinking. I say, boy, you show Conroy in your family. You know what? I go registry. I say, I want to check out this boy they call Conroy Huggins because he sung to me. Like all the things he's saying and doing, he and Major Happy family. I skip over, cause see Conroy, Likak, Conroy, Likak. I said they are two different people, but like they have the same mind. I said, well, if Conroy is so much like Major, and I reversed nearly 500 votes in Central Kingston to win and continue to win, Conroy will do the same thing in Central Leeward. But hear this. I said to you, we have to repurpose
St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We have to repurpose the constituency. And Major has to share with you and remind you. And I also have to bring to bear on this conversation my wisdom years experience in developing a society. Now take this in from Major. If you have a business, if you are running a business and you want to change course of that business, you have to pay attention to the state that the business is in. If you don't do that, you end up compromising too many decisions that will turn the business around. Your St. Vincent and the Grenadines, your Central Leeward, West Kingston, all the Kingstons, the Leeward and the Windward, we are in a mess. We are in the worst stage of human existence in this country since conquest and settlement. By the way, you notice tonight, so far, I ain't taking the cue from Daniel, and I ain't calling nobody clown. Nor am I following Kishore and calling nobody old clown. In fact, I have corrected Daniel and I have corrected Kishore that the man is a member of parliament. So if you're going to refer to him, he's honorable old clown. You have to say it properly. You have to say it properly. No, Daniel, you ain't getting to talk no so for talking like you're too troublesome. That is for another time. I'm on a very serious note. This country has a way of minding everybody else's business except our own. But there comes a time when you're gone too far. And even Ralph's own friends out of Antigua said, look, stop it. You're out of place. And while this is not the word they use, you are disingenuous. You are dishonest politically. Because you have neglected and refused to bring meaningful development to your people, while we have been holding your back and sustaining you. I want to say 2 or 3 things in that regard. Bagger listening to me, pay attention. St. Vincent, pay attention. If St. Vincent had listened to Arnhem Ulrich Eustace when we had proposed Citizens by Investment Program, we would have already brought $10 billion. Billion would have been $1 billion to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And every man, woman, and child in this country would today have been better off for that decision. I want to also say this, because I make the point over and over, and that's why Conroy is important to this equation. Development of this country requires that every single constituency develop. It is only when every constituency develops that the whole country will develop. Let me repeat that. Only when every constituency develops will the whole country develop. Let me put it a different way. You can have the country reflecting what seems to be development, but the constituencies remain the same place. And on that note, we take leave and depart from the way the current government is taking out St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And it is important to understand, all you young men, women in this country, the New Democratic Party says, when one of our representatives comes before you and makes a promise or outlines a plan and program for development, he or she would be given monies through the government protocol to develop their constituency. You know, in Central Leeward, the man know who is there, don't believe in that. He don't believe that he has a right to have money at his disposal through the government system to respond to your needs. Where you going with an individual like that? And he is not alone. All of them are of that same mind. Save and except for Ralph himself, who does everything that he wants for himself and his family. It can't be the St. Vincent that you're thinking about. But my notion and my conversation tonight is a repurposing of St. Vincent. It's so here in Central Leeward. It's needed in North Windward, North Leeward, the Kingstons, the Leewards, South Windward. And by the way, in South Windward, come here, Andrew. Come here, teach. You see this man here? Who they can't find nobody to run against him. This is me, you know. And the government can't find a candidate against him. So it means that when he win, NDP farm, government, and he gonna win. And he gonna win. And he gonna win. Brethren, may the wrapping up. You all don't get worried. In this St. Vincent hours, in this Central Leeward, we have to have a new vision of how this constituency presents itself. And it's in the fortunate stage that it ticks all of the boxes. It has everything that Dr. Friday and the New Democratic Party proposes to transform St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Agriculture, they had that. Fisheries, they are supreme. In sports and in culture, the new economy is hard to beat them. Well, leave out. Tourism, it's there right here. But I have a word to say on that. I have a word to say on that. Because between South Leeward and Central Leeward, there is tourism development. And we welcome that. We're not saying for a minute that development is either or. But where we take leave of this government's approach is that we say economic development must be from the bottom up. Use that which we have to get that which we want. And in our country, in Baga and in South and Central Leeward, we have agriculture. We have fishing. We have tourism. But we want to build and to grow a middle class. And in that regard, your Conroy mix Huggins is critical. We want to have in cabinet an individual where when a vice president or a president or we are meeting at the level of cabinet, you could be strong and sufficiently independent of mind to say to your leader, respectfully, Mr. Prime Minister, I am not asking you to change your mind, but I have a different view. I have a different perspective. Could you kindly think again and reflect on it so we could have the best decision? Nobody in the New Democratic Party cabinet is there as a rubber stamp. Nobody in the New Democratic Party would be in government, simply to make up time and hold space to build a dynasty. In Central Leeward, you have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to repurpose St. Vincent so that when we come to Central Leeward, when we pass through the golden gates of South Leeward and we descend here, we say, this is the St. Vincent that we want. This is the St. Vincent we should have. And this is the leader who brought change to our community. This is our Conroy. This is the one who made the difference. This is the person who helped us to change St. Vincent's face and change it for all time. Good night. Thank you. God bless you. And stay with Mix and change St. Vincent for the better.
Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. What we going to do? We going to vote them out, right? We going to vote them out, right? Listen, listen.
It is that who you're voting will be on a doubt.
What we going to do?
When you're voting, vote them out.
I can't hear you.
Vote them out.
Again.
If it is, they prove it to be your full amount.
Let me hear you. What we going to do?
When you're voting.
Again. All right. Pull up, because we got to move along swiftly, because we got a whole crowd of people here tonight, and we still have many more speakers to come. And of course, I know all you're looking very yellowty-full tonight, and we had the competition coming up here just now. I tell you. All right. So, moving right along, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next dynamic speaker here tonight. He is here to endorse Brother Conroy Huggins as your next elected member of parliament. He is full of energy, and when he comes to the microphone, he don't make joke. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Senator Israel Bruce. It's time to cut loose.
Hey, don't do it.
Static Entertainment. Spread your wings. Nothing is impossible, believe. If I can do it, you can spread your wings. Nothing is impossible. If I can do it, you can spread your wings. Blessing off a flow like a river. 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 That's for them for know someone.
Low. Thank you. Thank you, DJ. Mr. Master of Ceremony, thank you so very much. DJ, thank you too. Central Leeward, good night. No. From a man from Central to the people of Central. Central Leeward, good night. Good. I want to quickly recognize the distinguished leader of the New Democratic Party and leader of His Majesty's opposition, Dr. Godwin Friday, and his team. That includes the Vice President, the Chairman, and members of Parliament, and the Youth and President inclusive. Of course, his executive members. Colleagues, I want to speak to you but for a few minutes tonight on but a few things that I consider to be very important for the people of Central Leeward. It is not easy, first of all, let me admit, to walk into this wicket and when you've just had Abraham and Lara playing a very classical role at the crease, the spectators expect you right after to at least give them some more to come up shots. But let me say this tonight. You heard not too long ago that Central Leeward has with it not just the blue economy, but it also has with it the green economy, which is the agriculture. But the farmers right here in Central Leeward, I want to talk with you for a brief moment. The farmers who have been neglected in Central Leeward, I come here tonight with a message of hope and change for the people of Central Leeward. And when I say I come with a hope or a message of hope and change, I am not talking about you go to bed tonight and you leave a clear junction, but tomorrow morning you meet a dump of green plantains. That's not what I'm talking about. I am talking about recognizing that the hard-working farmers of Central Leeward deserve the best and the greatest support that is possible to make their life worth living. Central Leeward farmers, I know that you have been complaining ever so often about the state of your roads. I am aware. And so, I want to say to the farmers of Central Leeward who are struggling to get inputs to your farms, who are struggling to get your food items out of your farms. For those of you who are farming in Palmis, or if you are in Bellwood, if you are farming up in Ridge Road, if you're farming and have to use Lally Road, I want you to know that the New Democratic Party has recognized agriculture as a significant pillar for economic development. And farmers, your roads will be repaired, will be fixed, and will be built by a New Democratic Party and mix. I want you to know, that the man who I am here to endorse tonight, Brother Conroy Huggins, is a hard-working man. You know, you ever go to a funeral and people get up to give tribute and they're saying all kind of things about the man who died, and you wonder if it's the same dead man they're talking about? I don't come here idly to talk to you about Conroy, a.k.a. Mix Huggins. I have had an opportunity over the last few months to interface with this young man. He is laser beam focused on wanting to fix the issues in Central Leeward for the people of Central Leeward. Central Leeward, when I said to you that Conroy Mix Huggins has the farmers of Central Leeward and the fisher folks resting on his heart, I tell you the truth. Last week Friday, I was heading off to the British Virgin Islands. And right in Kingston, I met some traffickers. And they approached me and started to talk to me about the challenges that they're having because of an MOU that was signed by the Agriculture Minister and an entity in Barbados. I decided to turn my phone on and I went live with them. They were going to have a meeting the Monday and I knew I was not going to be in the country. I said, who is this able lieutenant that I could call on and say, represent the interests of the NDP with the traffickers? I picked my phone and I rang Conroy. He said, Senator, where is the meeting? Senator, what time the meeting start? And I gave him the information that I had. Well, I thought, well, everything good. So I'm in Rotong Tatola and my phone rang. Conroy said, Senator, I am here at the cruise ship boat, but I ain't seen a meeting happening right now. No, I don't want you all to take that slightly, you know. Take it seriously for what it's worth. He made it his business to get into Kingston, to meet with the traffickers, to understand the plight of our traffickers, because he wants to help the farmers in Central Leeward. So I said to you, Conroy is a man of business. And he wants me to say to you, the farmers of Palmis, that the New Democratic Party will take Peridian larceny very seriously. Farmers in Central Leeward, we hear your cries. And you just imagine a combination of Israel Bruce and Conroy Huggins in the same cabinet fighting for farmers. Let's get ready to rumble. So I have two messages in one. Those of you who are stealing the crops and animals and stealing engines or fish implements, I want to send you a message. Cease and desist. Because the penalties under an NDP government will get stiffer. The punishment will come faster. I wonder if you're hearing me. So when the farmer goes to plant, or he's rearing his animals, or the fisher folk pulls up his boat on the shore, leave the things alone. We are committed to ensuring that there is a dedicated unit to addressing Peridian larceny across St. Vincent and the Grenadines and to protect the farmers and fisher folks of Central Leeward. So when they tell you they don't know our plans, tell them stop talking nonsense. My friends and my brothers and sisters, anybody who paid attention to agricultural planning in this country knew or will know that after there is a significant influx of fertilizer, then your crops are going to produce faster and more. Not true? You remember they gave a whole heap of free fertilizer? You should have known what was coming if you are into agricultural planning. That's one. Soufre came and Soufre destroyed a whole heap of plantains across St. Vincent and the Grenadines, especially in the North Windward section. Now, let's stand to reason. If you just plant your planting, young suckers, somebody else have planting just ain't start to bear yet, and others have planting don't start to bear. But the hurricane destroy all. It means that everybody has to plant over. And everybody planting the same time. Everybody planting, maturing together. Everybody planting, going to blossom together. And they're going to come full together. If you're thinking like a real government, you would know that there'll be a glut in the market. We did no planning. Nobody went out to look for markets for the farmers, for the plantains, because they want to trust down the people planting and don't pay them, and then go to schools and go to clinics and drop plantains and tomatoes all over the place like mad guy in tongue. And they want you to believe that it's love, they love you. They're not planning because they don't care about the farmers and the fisher folks of this country. But Barley and Central Leeward, a new Democratic Party, is coming to your rescue. I'm going to wrap up. But farmers, I say to you, that I said to my good friend Major, or whoever Dr. Friday tasked in the trade ministry, is not the second week, you know. It's the fourth week in an NDP government that I want to have conversations about trade missions, going abroad and seeking a market for the farmers of St. Vincent and the Grenadines and Central Leeward. So when you sign in MOU with Barbados entity, you didn't know that there'll be too much plantains? You had the experience with eggs. You land. Planting, you still not land. And very soon, tomatoes will be distributed in your schools and clinics and thrown all over the roadside for you to pick up. Because that is how they treat and see the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And lastly, I noticed that a particular politician on the other side started a conversation about providing support to farmers to import vehicles. I invite you who follow me on social media, those of you who are in the crowd here tonight, to look at the customs website, and you would see as far back that farmers were given duty-free concessions to bring vehicles to help the farming industry in this country. So when some people gladly jump in front of camera, and my grandmother used to say in front of camera, and trying to get attention that farmers going to get duty-free. Hey, it's nothing new. Oh, I still like them girls in Greg's, wheel and come again. So hear me, Central Leeward. Whatever you do, keep NDP in the mix. And keep the mix in NDP. And when the NDP forms government at the next election, make sure that Central Leeward is in the mix. And once Central Leeward is in the mix, it means mix will be in cabinets. And don't let nobody fool you, know. My title is Bruce. Don't get mixed up with Bruce and Brewster. So I am here to tell you that you have a man in Conroy Huggins who you must close your eyes and feel comfortable that when you vote him into parliament, he would work night and day to ensure that your life gets better in Central Leeward. Register, go to the polls, vote Conroy Mix Huggins from one Central to another Central. I love you. God bless you. Vote the New Democratic Party.
Come on, make some noise for Senator Israel Bruce. All right, here what? We're going to do this quick, because we have plenty other things to do tonight. All the persons who are taking part in the best NDP costume outfit competition come on stage. No.
Come, let me go quick. With Caribbean. Say Sunday, June 1st, we heading Canada War. Carnival Wave 3.0. The bikini and shorts edition. On board the MV Gem Star 2. Tickets going at $70.
Come, let me go quick.
In the morning, musical entertainment on board.
Best dress competition.
Cool Chris, DJ Jose, alongside DJ Atto. Carnival Wave Boat Ride 3.0. The bikini and shorts edition. And there's loads of Caribbean specials on board. Canada One, we come in Sunday, June 1st. Hold up right North Windward Youth on the move. And Caribbean, it's the way we play.
Give me some music there, one time. Come, let me go. Anybody else? Best NDP outfit tonight. Anybody else? Going once. Anybody else? Come, let me go. All right. Anybody else? All right. What? All right. Pull up. All right. Anybody else? Going quick. We moving fast. We ain't sticking tonight. All right. Give me a line. Give me a straight line. Good. All right. Now, here we going to do this. Crowd response. Crowd favorite is who is going to win. All right. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, mind you for a second. You see this category here? This is a special category. So after 5, we go in 6. All right? All it don't move from there, all it stay right there. That's a special category by itself. So, again, listen to me. Shh. Listen to me. The loudest chair is going to be the winner. All right? The most noise is going to be the winner. So, on the count of 3, is it number 1? 1, 2, 3. All right, thank you, darling. Thank you. All right. There we go, number 2. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. No, if you're going to say no, don't say nothing. Just be quiet. Okay? Thank you, my darling. Love you. Here we go. Number 3. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, my darling. Don't be bad. Love you. The only man in the competition. Hey, now. The only man in the competition. The only man in the competition. Let me go. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, my brethren. Look, Tanti here. Wait, I didn't even see Tanti then in the back. All right.
Been to a place, right?
The oldest woman in the competition. Let me go. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, oh gosh. Thank you. She have on a Dr. Shallow button. All right? So Dr. Shallow in the house. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, thank you. And like I say, special competition. So that leave one person. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Hold on. $300. $300, ladies and gentlemen. Give them a great round of applause there for me, please. All right. And hear what? Hold on. So the competition was open for adults, right? We didn't consider the children, but because we saw this spectacular dynamic duo here tonight, they automatically win $100 for the both of them. All right, so give them a round of applause. Congratulations to your winners tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
living proof aliens exist. You see? In the people wet set, they don't know that is a movie. I'll get wet down like the energy jacuzzi. My water is a Uzi, wet the front, the back, and the
Central Leeward, all you nice tonight, boy. Central Leeward, all you nice tonight. And we're gonna move along. Please welcome our next speaker tonight. He's one of the vice presidents for the New Democratic Party, and as you hold you all here tonight, you have to pass through the Hess Gate to get to, of course, Central Leeward. So please welcome Nigel Nature Stevenson, endorsed none other than Conroy Huggins tonight. Give it up for the VP.
Well, more blessing. I just the blessing. I just the blessing. Them can't stop me. I am blessed. I am blessed. Every day of my life I am blessed. When I wake up in the morning and I lay my head to rest. Every day of my life I am blessed.
Thank you. Thank you, Fuji. A very pleasant good night. Thank you, Colin. Thank you for the introduction. Wow. I like that. I want to say good night to my colleagues on the platform and those colleagues that went to get a little break. It is difficult, very difficult to come as a speaker after you heard all those wonderful speeches. Now I have to try to find my way. But one of the things that really gave me the courage to go on is when I see my South Leeward peeps in the crowd. One of them just said to me, "You don't have to wild up yourself, nature boy." Well, guess what? I ain't wild up. And everybody who knows me knows I ain't gonna wild up myself. I ain't gonna fret up myself. Because we know in South Leeward, whenever the election is called, the result is always going to be the same. The nature boy in the winning column. But tonight is not about the nature boy. I am here tonight principally to endorse my brother and friend, Conroy Huggins. And I heard earlier when Senator Bruce was wrapping up his speech, he said that Central has to be in the mix. And as I was coming down here tonight, I keep saying to myself, if things are going to get better in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Central Leeward must be in the mix. So whenever the elections are called and the results are being aired, we want to ensure that the results are positive for Conroy Mix Huggins. You know that Conroy is a very spiritual person. I can almost just go and sit down, having heard all the wonderful things that was said about Conroy tonight. All of them justifiably. But one of the things that I know is that he has a very strong spiritual background. And I've been here in Central over and over and over. I'll show you where I'm going with this one. I recognize the suffering. I've seen it. I've heard it. The suffering and the pain that the people of Central Leeward have been experiencing under the ULP regime. But Central Leeward has been in the camp of the Unity Labour Party for a very long time. And it is very unfortunate. So for those of you from Central Leeward who are listening, I want you to look at us, the two political parties, as being two camps. The camp of the Unity Labour Party and the camp of the New Democratic Party. And having said earlier that Conroy is a very spiritual person, this is where I want to go. In the Bible, and Conroy, for some good reason, is going to be speaking just after me. So I am paving the way for your representative, Mix Huggins. So he will tell you a lot better than I do, I will, that in the Bible, there was an account of 4 men. And in between those 4 men, they were in the middle of 2 camps. Remember I was saying to you, think of the political parties as 2 camps. So there were 4 men as given in an account in the book of Kings. It goes on to say that they were leprous men. And in those days when you had leprosy, you were outcast. How many people in Central Leeward are being treated as outcasts as far as the camp of the Unity Labour Party is concerned? You can't find jobs. You can't find money to feed your children. You cannot find money to buy the basic necessities of life. So you're out there and you're an outcast. But those 4 men had to make a very serious decision about their life, because the people that they counted themselves as being a part of shut them out the gate and say, listen to me, you are not fit to be in our camp. So they were starving literally. And the people on the other side, the other camp, they refer to them as their enemies. How many people do you know in Central Leeward look at the New Democratic Party as their enemy? But we are not the enemy. Because when you look at those 4 men, what did they do? They reasoned among themselves and they were saying, we are hungry, we are starving. And one thing is for sure, we are going to die of starvation. We are going to die of hunger. How many people can you identify with who are still hungry today? Hungry for food, hungry for a job, hungry for a better quality of life. How many people do you know in Central Leeward are like that? How many people do you know in all of St. Vincent and the Grenadines who have been supporting the Unity Labour Party are like that? Many, many, many. So if you find yourselves in that category, you have to make a sober decision. What do I do in my circumstance? What is your present circumstance? They were hungry. And they were saying to themselves, if we sit here, we're going to die. But the people that we have been embracing, the people that we love so much, we have become an outcast to them. Therefore, let us go into the camp of the enemies. And perhaps they would save us alive. They might give us something to eat. You see what desperation does to people? When you're desperate, you have to make desperate decisions. And there is no more desperate time that we are living in here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Who have made our lives so desperate? It is the Unity Labour Party. So what we are inviting you to do is to come into the camp of the New Democratic Party, the camp that offers hope. The people in the New Democratic Party have this thing about us. We want to make sure that there is a better quality of life for you. So those persons who cannot find jobs, we want to be working night and day to find ways to create jobs for the unemployed. Barely, I am only a passerby. I'm only passing through. But you know your circumstances. You know what you've been experiencing over the years. And it is right in Central Leeward? Yeah. I remember in Curtains, we were having a meeting and the waterman Daniel Cummins broke the news that with the poverty assessment report that the government was hiding, the highest level of poverty was in Central Leeward and specifically in Barley. So what do you, my friends, what are you holding on to? What are you holding on? Why are you still in the camp of the Unity Labour Party? Because one thing is for sure, Their lives are getting better, and you are descending deeper and deeper into poverty. A speaker before me said, yes, our president of the Young Dem said that any given hour of the day you pass through Barely, you're meeting a lot of people, young people just sitting by. It is not that they're lazy. You know, the Prime Minister used to refer to them as vagabonds, refer to them as lazy people. Our people, by nature, are very ambitious. They want jobs. They want to make their lives better. And if jobs are created, they will accept it. And they will work so that they can make independent decisions because they will be empowered economically. This government doesn't want that. This government wants to ensure that you are jobless. And on the eve of an election, you heard my colleague said they have a playbook. They will starve you for 4.5 years. And all of a sudden, Santa Claus come to town giving you all sorts of goodies. Why is that so? It is simply because they know the importance of the voters of Barely and Central Leeward and all of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. You are important. They recognize your value only when it is election time because it is your vote that will put them in government. It is your vote that will empower them to make decisions that will affect your lives negatively. And that has been happening over and over and over. So I'm saying to you, Central Leeward, it is time for you to break out of that mold. It is time for you to cross over into the camp of the New Democratic Party where we have men and women whose objective is to make sure that your standard of living increases. That's what we are here about. If we were not about that, we would not have been offering ourselves to you. But as I've said before, it is not so much about any one of us on the platform at the moment. Our job is to present to you a young man who we know, who we trust to be our candidate to represent the people of Central Leeward. Because we know that he is not coming because he wants to concentrate solely on making his life better. If you talk to Conroy, and those of you who haven't yet spoken with him, I am encouraging you to talk with him. And you would see in that young man somebody who is extremely genuine. He is not a version of. If you go on the other side of this constituency, you can find an individual who promised so much and delivers so little to the people. But Conroy Huggins will make sure that he works day and night to provide jobs for the people of Central Leeward. You heard my colleagues earlier talk about agriculture. I'm not going back into that. And also fisheries. Conroy is driven by the fact that he wants to see better for his people. So what better person do we want to represent us? Conroy for the moment might be an X factor. He might be an unknown quantity to some of you. But you know the other guy in Central Leeward. You have seen him for more than 4 years. And you have seen that he has delivered precious little to you. You have seen that there is no hope when it comes to that representative. Because by and large, it is only one person that controls the decision-making process in the government. That is the Prime Minister. Everything has to go through him. No wonder I heard the representative of Central Leeward went after he was booted out and booed out of an area in his constituency, said, I can't do anything. I did not get the opportunity to do anything because I was not given anything. Listen to me. That is not going to happen in the New Democratic Party, you know. There is respect for every member in the New Democratic Party. And our president, Dr. Godwin Friday, is an individual who will ensure that there is an equitable distribution of the resources to each constituency. so that one set of the country, one part of the country will not be developing and the others are languishing. You heard Major Leacock said earlier, if the country is going to develop, it has to develop constituency by constituency. And not just that, it must develop individual by individual, and that is what we want to see. That's the only way St. Vincent and the Grenadines is going to break out of the mold of poverty that the Unity Labour Party has been so methodical and deliberate with respect to creating that. So we have to break out of it, Central Leeward. I am going to leave you tonight. On election night, when the votes are coming in, South Leeward definitely is going to be in the bag. There's no question about that. But we want Conroy to be in the mix. Central Leeward, stop holding yourselves back. You have been holding back yourselves too long. Liberate yourselves. Break out of the mold of the Unity Labour Party and come home to the New Democratic Party. Central, good night and God bless you.
Hey! We all in on this. Enough is enough. This is it.
This is it. This is it.
Enough is enough. The people say.
This is it. Central Leeward.
Enough is enough. The people say.
Central Leeward. Please welcome the next Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Dr. the Honorable Godwin Friday.
Remember the fighting teachers, like they have no right. Remember forcing them to take vaccine. All of that was fight. Enough is enough. The people say they gone now.
Yeah.
Enough is enough.
Show them Friday. Today is Friday. Today is Friday.
The people say they gone now. Totally gone. Enough is enough. The people say.
Show them.
They gone.
Look, a youthful Prime Minister right here, ladies and gentlemen.
It's out of control. Every time you wait.
All right. I tell you, Central Leeward nice tonight. And tonight is Central Leeward night. Tonight is your night for Conroy Huggins. So the next person that I am going to bring to the podium and the platform, ladies and gentlemen, is the person who will initiate the symbolic handing over of the key in Central Leeward tonight. I would like to welcome at the podium at this time, in the absence of her husband, Ben Exeter. Please give a round of applause and welcome the lovely Maya Eustace Exeter.
Love of my country have me in tears.
Good night, everybody. So tonight, Ben was supposed to be here, of course, to do this handover, but he is traveling, and sorry? No, man, he's always here, but he was traveling, and he really regrets that he couldn't make it, so he deputized me. But in a way, I'm glad that he's not here, because he cannot say of himself what I would like to say about him. And you have to give people their flowers. So I want to tell you just something very briefly about Ben. I'm here to bring remarks and ultimately greetings. When Ben was a 4-year-old in Leeward, his father died. And that changed the entire trajectory of his life. As a result of his passing, and he left 14 children, Ben's mother migrated to Canada and sent for her children. And she, as a young widow, had to retrain. She trained as a nurse. She faced many challenges, from racism to sexism, but she also exploited many opportunities in Canada. Ben watched that as a child. He watched this woman provide for her family in what were, at the start of it, seemingly impossible circumstances. So when Ben got his first major job, it was as a mortgage broker, he capitalized on an underserved demographic. This was a lot of black women in Toronto who could not get access to capital so that they could build or buy homes and provide for their families as single parents. They faced the burden of being female and some of the inherent institutional racism as well. So Ben focused as a mortgage broker on that demographic. They were credit worthy, but they still were being overlooked and ignored. And what happened as a result of the bet he took on black women is that he had one of the lowest default rates, because these women would do for their families whatever it took to provide food and shelter. They prioritized paying their mortgages, and they built wealth in that way. So when Ben came to St. Vincent and the Grenadines to live, he saw in Central Leeward and in St. Vincent generally that same capacity. He saw people who were being ignored, who were being exploited, who were underserved. And he recognized that all of that ability that they had was not being made the most of. And that's why he threw his hat in the ring. It was because of the struggle that should not have been a struggle at this time. At this point in our development, those struggles should not exist. That's what brought him in. So he got involved. He pushed for the blue economy. Blue economy was his main focus. But he also thought about other policies, such as a system where children would be able to access textbooks without breaking their backs, without their parents breaking the bank every time there was a 1-page or 2-page change in a book edition. All of these were policies aimed at helping people along. He wanted to see a St. Vincent and the Grenadines that was different from the dependency politics of Ralph Gonsalves. Progress, agency, capacity. When he got into the elections, though, in 2015, we all know what happened. He saw firsthand a miscarriage of the system, a miscarriage of what we hold dear, our democracy. And he battled, put on his armor again and got involved in that battle. That was the election petitions that lasted for several years in the courts and galvanized the attention of a nation. Regardless of the outcome of the election petitions, it is beyond dispute that the average Vincentian voter is one of the most educated voters in the Caribbean. They know from the design of the ballot to the role of the presiding officer, there is a level of voting literacy in St. Vincent and the Grenadines that never took place before. The design of the ballot has changed as a result of that matter. He made, and the NDP made, out of the average voter in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, an electoral worker. So the system is now being policed by every voter on the line at every election. And I hope that all of you will similarly monitor when you go to vote. When ultimately Ben decided that he had had his go and it is time for fresh blood, he didn't do it with the sense of woe and regret that many people do. I mean, it's bittersweet. He felt good about it because he could still serve St. Vincent and the Grenadines in other capacities. He could still work with the NDP in other capacities. But more than those two things, he had Conroy Huggins to put a lot of hope in. It made his decision very easy. He recognized in Conroy that Conroy had the roots in the community, the integrity, the humility, the work experience in diverse fields. He's been a teacher, he's been in project management, he's worked with multilateral institutions. This is a product of Central Leeward and a fitting addition to a long legacy. You know that the party's history, in part, begins in Central Leeward. Under who? Owen Walker, who was one of the founding fathers of the NDP. He's from right in Leyu. The late, great Owen Walker. So Conroy joins a cadre of Vincentians from Central Leeward who believed in the ability of the people to do for themselves. Not give a man a fish, teach a man to fish. All people want isn't a handout, but an opportunity. And in Conroy Huggins, I have to say, because in as much as I bring blessings, I bring a blessing from Ben to Conroy, I bring a blessing to Conroy also from Arnhem Eustace. Conroy reminds me, in some respects, of Arnhem Eustace. His humility, his integrity. He is a technocrat. This is what St. Vincent needs. This is what the New Democratic Party embodies. And he is joining a team of whom I am so proud. I could pick any person here on this platform or any of the other candidates down below. Daniel Cummins as an example of what tenacity means. Daniel is still going to doctors because he took a stand for democracy in the parliament of this country. And he knows his constituency and his constituents inside out. That is why he registered a significant, every election Daniel increases his vote. We have Cheverne. There's no way that you can mention Cheverne's name without everybody exploding in joy. She has ingratiated herself so quickly, in part because of that same humility and that ability. You lead with compassion, you lead with conviction, you bring home the election. It's that simple. So all that's left for me now is to ask Parkbird, Mr. Alden Alves. Mr. Alves. I just want to say very briefly that this key has been with the party now how long? 16 years. Alden Alves had this made in Canada for the NDP. And he is a fitting person, I think, to stand with this key right here today. Conroy, allow me to bless you twice, from Ben and from Arnhem.
I love you, Lord, for your mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in your hand. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so good, yes. Every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. You know I love your voice. For you have led me through the fire in darkest nights. You are close like no other. I've known you as a father. You know I've known you as
Central Leeward tonight is your night. Tonight is Conroy's night. Tonight is the New Democratic Party. Come on, sing it, let the whole world hear you tonight. Let me hear you. Of the goodness. One more time.
Your goodness is running after me. Your goodness is running after me.
Feel the energy. Feel the vibes in Central Leeward tonight. We're bringing it home. Central Leeward, come on and make some noise. What a night tonight. What a night tonight. I want to bring to the podium now to give the official citation and of course introduction for the man of the hour tonight. He's a childhood friend of your very own Conroy Huggins. So at this point in time, as we get ready, you want us to do the poem? No, let's do the poem. Let's do the poem. Sorry, let's do the poem because we're just trying to mix it up so we could move along with time as quickly as we can. We have one of the young dems from, of course, Central Leeward to give a special poem tonight. Go ahead, my dear.
Protocol has already been established. 25 years of neglect and misery from Ralph, Straker, and Randy. Central Leeward people living in stark poverty. Lord, please help us. Help us! Get rid of the ULP. Central Leeward, we are here to win young and mature. People keep listening. This is just the appetizer. You are getting the main course from Mix Huggins. What is the code? What is the code? What is the code? Yellow is the code. Thank you.
Come on and give it up, ladies and gentlemen. And moving along swiftly, as I said, please put your hands together and welcome childhood friend for Conroy Huggins to give the official citation and introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Palmo Wilson.
The love of my country have me in tears. I'm begging you, Lord, to answer my prayers.
The protocol having been established, I want to say good night to everyone. It hurts to go around and hear people telling you that St. Vincent and the Grenadines can't be any better. It means that they have left you to believe that you have to continue in the path that you're going, that you have to stay in poverty, that you have to beg. It means that you have to accept handouts all the time. It means that you will continue to never have a voice. It means that many of us here tonight, many of you, will continue to be unfair. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as a childhood friend, as was said of Conroy Huggins, grew up together, it's not about me, it's about him. I'm thanking him for allowing me to do this the first time on any political platform. But
not afraid at all. When there was nothing found to be said about Conroy Huggins, and you think the people, those that spoke before, think they know Conroy Huggins, we grew up together. And I can boldly present Conroy Huggins to anybody in here, anybody around Central Leeward, and ask them what they have, any kind of negative or anything they know about him. Anything. And that's an important point. What do you know of him? Grew up in our very eyes. We came from school together. Every evening was a discussion. Every evening. Or maybe I should say a debate. On all sort of issues. And you know, the question so foolishly asked, if he is from Barley. Grew up, as old people would say, grew up under windows. Right under windows. Conroy Huggins, my brother, my friend, the best man at my wedding, he was the best man at my wedding, right? Is from here, right here in Curtin's Village, well, not here, but Curtin's Village back there, right? He is popularly known, of course, as Conroy Cantana, and we know why. Many of us would know why, right? He went to the preschool right in Battle and Glass, the Dogma preschool right in Battle and Glass. He went to the Barley Infant School, then the Barley Anglican School, and then the Barley Secondary School. Especially there, we interacted most and you know, had many wonderful memories, you know, of laughter and fun. He has always been involved in sports, football, softball, cricket, middle distance runner in the secondary school, Barley Secondary School, where he, you know, he was a member of the greenhouse, right? He was sometime in 1992 to 93. That's when he was actually more involved in athletics and so on in Barley School. He was a member of the Sports Association. Served, as a matter of fact, as an administrator in the Barley Sports Association. He and friends from Curtains, as we might know, were instrumental in forming the United Sports Club in 1990, while still a student at the Barley Secondary School. He is known to be a community activist. And, you know, he held many cleanup activities or led many cleanup activities of the Curtains playing field, of the beach, Curtains Beach. He led the Curtains United Football Club at the National Club Championship in 1996, representing Bukumen Sports Association. He holds a Bachelor's of Science in Agronomy, Agriculture, a Master's in Project Management, and a Master's Art in Theory. Conroy came forward as our candidate to represent us because the people recognized the person who he was and called for him. Unlike many would have thought that, well, most of us are on the platform because we were affected by the vaccine mandate. That's not so with any one of us in reality. We came forward because we believe that better can be done in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. But I know that it was mentioned before, but we must not slight the vaccine mandate. And as some people say, you make your choice. We must not slight it. You have common sense, my people. You know, when Conroy came to me, visited Barley after we were both fired from our jobs. Although we were in the same dilemma, I tell you something, I felt more sorry for him than myself. The man had a wife unemployed. The man had 4 children. And he lost his job. You tell me, people, what kind of prime minister could sit down and consider the effect that this would have on people's lives? And, well, they say they love them. They love you. And do this to you? Tonight, my friend, tonight, we must make a decision for the better. We must make a decision. We must make a decision so that none of us, nobody in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, not only in Central Leeward, should suffer like this again. Nobody. And we must make a decision tonight for our next representative. For the one, Brother Bruce was trying to say hard working, and he stopped short at hard. Brother Conroy is hard working. He is not going to leave you, without representation. He's not going to do that. You ain't see nothing yet. You ain't see nothing yet. He's determined. As a matter of fact, just finally, I want to just, as someone has given me a small citation, an acrostic to his name. So they put Conroy Huggins and they gave some words for each letter in his name. I want to run that through quickly. They said the C stands for conscientious and considerate and charismatic. The O, he is objective. The N mean that he is noble. The R mean that he is reassuring. And I could tell you also that he's very, very respectful. He's responsible. And he is reliable. The O, speak of him being orderly. The Y says that he is youthful, unlike, anyhow. He is humane and humorous, but he's also very, very humble. Humble. That's why he could resonate with the people like this. He's humble. Never seen arrogance in that man. Even when I would have gotten him on his last nerve, when we arguing and, no, he would say, take it easy, take it easy. He's humble. And then the U in Huggins stands for his the U stands for unity. The U stands for he is unblemished. A young man that is unblemished, and that is so true of him. He is unique. He is unstoppable. And he is unbeatable. The G stands for him being generous. And the other G, he is genuine and good-hearted and good-natured. He is intelligent. The I, he is intelligent. The N, he's nurturing. And the S, well, he is sincere, supportive, and somebody say he's sweet. All right. Conroy Mix Cantona Huggins. Who we gonna vote for in Central Leeward? Conroy Huggins.
It's flowing my way. Right now it's a season of power. Let the weak say I am strong. And prosperity. Let the poor say I am rich. Oh, it's a new season coming to me. Lift your voices and say it. It's a new season. It's a new day. It's a new day. Fresh anointing. It's a new season. Oh, yes it is.
DJ, give us the other song. Give us the other song, Fuji. Ladies and gentlemen, 1984, all over again. Because the Redeemer of Central Leeward has come to you tonight. Burley, I gave you your own son. Your own son for many, many years you've been calling. Tonight I bring to you your own son. Ladies and gentlemen, Conroy! 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 Mix Huggins!
Thank you, Bishop. Thank you, Bishop. Thank you. Good night, Central Leeward. Good night, Central Leeward. Good night to the people of Barely. This is our time. This is our season. And it is time for change. And one thing I can tell you, they cannot stop this change. Come on, they can't stop this. President Dr. Godwin Friday, Vice President Major Leacock. Thank you, Silla. Take it easy now, Silla. Yes. Thank you, easy. Vice President Stevenson. My God, Chairman Cummins. Senator John, Senator Israel Bruce. Our dear brother, Honorable Terence Oliver, all the way from the Southern Grenadines here with us tonight. We're really happy to have you, dear brother. Sister Maya Eustace Exeter, representing our dear brother Ben Exeter. My chairman, Camillus, welcome. I have to stay behind the podium tonight in order to give the streaming and the people watching via the social media platform the benefit of the lighting. But you know I would have preferred coming up front. But tonight, I first and foremost want to thank all of you for coming out here tonight. Several persons came to me and they said, Huggins, boy, you had said since last year at Senator John's meeting, at your first political speech, that the thing turned up and people head hot up. But they said to me, when they came to Barely and they see this sea of yellow and all the people on the Barely swear, they say, Huggins, I never really believe what you said. That's what the people are saying. Now, I have spoken repeatedly about the neglect of Central Leeward. And this is exactly what brought me forward. Because after the last election, November 5th, 2020, I received a call from overseas. And I was asked to consider this thing. And several of my colleagues on the ground. It wasn't an easy decision. But as I pondered about it, I must pause just for a moment to recognize those who went before me, those who came before me. Honorable Sir Herbert Young, our dear brother from Leeward, who served us in Central Leeward and in Barely and served us well. To date, most of the roads that he did in Barely, they are still intact. We want to thank our dear brother, Senator Norrell Hall, for the time that he served. He served us well. He lived among us. And the people said to me, he gave his heart. And they said the people were heartless not to put him in government and not to have elected him.
But that is the past. And then our dear sister Maya just spoke about Ben and the work that Ben did. And now Conroy is here. I am here because of you. You asked me and you requested for me to come forward. And I did. And the reasons I did was because every time I came home, even at the time when I was studying, and even after I returned from study, it was so depressing. It has been so depressing coming home. When you look at the neglect of Barely, you look at the neglect coming through Leeward. Well, I don't even want to reach up Bilals because that will take me some time and I don't really want to be too long tonight. But right where we are tonight in the Barely Square, to my right is the Barely Police Station. To my left, after the DeSilva shop and the bank, is the post office. Right in front of me here is the playing field, which they turned into a playground. If you go and see the gate, every single thing is falling apart. They have not been looking out for us in Barely. And the people of Leyu said to me, they're looking out for them too. And the people of Brooklyn, they said the same thing. We have to thank God that Sandals came and rescued Harley Quinn. But at the same time, in Central Leeward, throughout, we have been neglected. Throughout, we have been abandoned. And when I say it because it is the truth. Brother Israel Bruce talked about the farm roads. I talked about them quite a lot. So I don't want to rehash too much. But the only thing I want to say in relation to Leyu and the Leyu Police Station is that even as we speak tonight, the driveway at the Leyu Police Station, the residents of Leyu inform me that sewage water is running on it. All that green water you see there, all of that is sewage water. That is why I came forward. I came forward so that tonight I could present to you Vision 2025, 2035. We're thinking far ahead. We're looking far ahead. Because the mess that they have left us in Central Leeward, it is going to take us some time to rebuild Central Leeward and to restore Central Leeward. So we are coming with a 10-year plan for Central Leeward. Because the fact that you called me, we're going to sustain this thing. And after 10 years, we will get someone else to take us forward. But for now, we are looking forward to 2025 elections. Because the day that election is called and the day the real poll is done, Central Leeward is going to be coming home. My people of Central Leeward, together, we will win Central Leeward. For Vision 2025, 2030, 2035, the Barely Police Station, we're going to restore it. And we're going to refurbish it. It has plumbing issues, we're going to correct it. The post office right now, which is leaking and dilapidated, we're going to restore it. I said last year that priority for Barely is going to be that road right here to my right, just about 25 feet from here, right by Silima shop going into Bottle and Glass. I spoke about it. Minister said in Parliament when they were discussing the budget, he said in January, in the first quarter of 2025, they're going to be bringing back the police station to Barely. We are in May. 5 months later, up to now, we ain't see it. But since I spoke about the roads here, They are planning, this is what I was advised, that 3 months before they call the election, they say they want to fix Butland Glass Road. Well, let us let them know in Jamdong, it's done they receive my early childhood education. We not dotish and we not stupid. So we need the roads fixed. But even though the roads fixed before election, it's not going to change the outcome for Central Leeward. Because, my people, together we will win. I have been doing consultations throughout the constituency. They even send in security people from special branch to be in our consultation, taking copious notes, and we tell them that's okay. They could take the notes. They follow fashion now, they following us to do consultation too. But the reason we are doing the consultations in Central Leeward, it is because we want to hear from you. Your thoughts, your concerns, the things that affect you, and for you to give us possible solutions. And you have been doing that. Why? Because together we win. We held consultations in Curtains. We held consultations in Butland Glass. The farmers and the fishers, they came out in their numbers. They gave us great ideas. I've been engaged with the sports professional, and we have already developed a Central Leeward sports development plan with timelines. I kid you not. All 3 major playing fields in Central Leeward, we have already identified them, to refurbish them, to resurface them, to fence them, to protect them, to put seating in them, and to light them. Since I presented that, I heard they're trying to run to Curtains now to do something at Curtain. But I told them already at the office opening, Curtains is mixed territory. Together we win. Together we win. I told them also, Jamdong, Butland Glass, mixed territory. I told them, Baga, a mixed territory. And Leyu right now, turn up. And we turning that around. Because right now, the code is together we win. Together we win. The Leyu playing field, the same thing is going to happen there. The Bokumen playing field, the same thing is going to happen there. In Leyu, as Brother Bruce said, that Palmis, Bellwood Road, our dear brother, Vice President Nature spoke about it several times. We're going to prioritize that because the farmers are crying. They need proper road access. The egg farmers up in Bellwood and up in Palmis, they need proper road access. They are the ones providing sandals with eggs. But if you see the road conditions they have to drive on, it is shameful. Ridge Road in Leyu, we're doing all of that. The jetty in Leyu right now, it is falling apart. It is totally undermined. That city fence, this team will have to do corrective measures to that. Because as we speak, it is falling apart. Chairman Cummins spoke about the blackfish fishing facility in Butland Glass. That right now falling apart because when they were advised as to what to do, they didn't take the advice. And as soon as you had a storm surge, the whole thing jumped in. They plan to get it done before election, but they're struggling with the money. To the people of Bokument, as I did the walkabouts with you, those in Cane Grove, they showed me how the river is affecting them. And for years, Straker promised to do something. Well, we know the present guy can't get anything done. And I have been a blessing and a curse to him. Blessing that since I came,
he started to get the nod from Papa, and he getting a little resource now. So he getting a couple of things done. But the people already say it's a little too late. But in Bookament, I want the people of Bookament to know in Cane Grove, the river defense to protect you is coming in the same way the government worked it out with Harlequin before Sandals and gave them protection with their investment. We also have to ensure that our people are protected from the river and natural disaster. Remember what happened back in 2013? Many lives were lost. With our sports plan and the plans that I'm highlighting here in Vision 2025, 2035, things will get better. They will get better. Because together we win. Together we win. So my friends, all of you who came out and you're here with us for my official launch in Central Leeward, I want to thank you for coming out. We appreciate you. For those who came from Bookament and Leyu and friends who came from near and far, our brothers and sisters from North Leeward, we thank you. We thank you. But I want to let you know that with this new Democratic Party, after the 2025 elections, from day one, as Major will say, our lives will get better. Why? Because the pressure they have is on now. That pressure will be released. And it takes you, it takes your children, it takes your grandchildren, it takes all of us to come together, and together we will win it. Together, Central Leeward, we win with Huggins. Together, we win with. Together, we win with. I ain't hearing you. Together, we win with. Together, we win with. Good night. Good night. God bless you. Good night. God bless you. And thank you for coming out. We got this. We got this. This is leadership. Dr. Friday, the man of the hour. Dr. Friday, leader for the future. The expired is out. Dr. Friday and this team, we are coming in with the new. Together, we win with the NDP. Together, our lives will get better. Good night, and God bless you.
She was trying to say, it's the sun, the times and the tides are high. And the bold, maybe rocky, you can cry, just never give up.
Central Leeward, make noise for Conroy Huggins! Yes! Together, we win with Conroy. When Conroy asked me to chair tonight, I say, boy, ain't no way I'm missing this, not for nothing at all. Had to be here tonight. Had to be here tonight for Conroy. Folks, before we bring up our next speaker, Fuji, you got the ad there ready? You got the ad there ready, Fuji? Only listen this, listen this, listen this. Play the ad them for them the quick, give me please. Because we got big things coming up and we want to make sure that you all know.
Northwind with youth on the move in association with Caribbean. Say Sunday, June 1st, we heading Canada War. Carnival Wave 3.0. The bikini and shorts edition. On board the MV Gem Star 2. Tickets going at $70. And the more they watch the Kingston War from 8 in the morning. Musical entertainment on board. Why the legendary Too Cool Chris, DJ Jose, alongside DJ Atto. Carnival Wave Boat Ride 3.0. The bikini and shorts edition. And there's loads of Caribbean specials on board. Canada One we come in Sunday, June 1st. Voted by Northwind with youth on the move. And Caribbean. It's the way we play.
All right, so it's boat ride and we go in Canada One, so make sure that you are there, North Windward, all the way. Ladies and gentlemen, there's only one person left to speak here tonight. Only one person left to speak here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And you see, When the man on the other side finally decide to ring the bell, we ain't waiting to go to the polls because we ready for change in this country. If you're ready for change in this country, let me see your hands, Central Leeward. If you are ready for a fresh, new, energetic, a man who will lead St. Vincent and the Grenadines to real prosperity, make some noise and welcome the next Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Dr. the Honorable Godwin Friday.
Let's get together and feel alright. Hear the children crying. One love. Hear the children crying. One heart. Saying, give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Saying, let's get together and feel alright.
Alright. You hear? Greetings, everybody here in Baga. You hear Conroy say together, together we win. And the feeling I get here tonight is that we are on the verge of something really great and sweet in this country. I want to acknowledge all my colleagues here on the stage for the wonderful presentations we have heard. And for Conroy, here's a man. People say he just come on the political stage, but he been on the stage in this community long time. Because he showed a familiarity with all the problems that are afflicting Central Leeward. And he didn't come and just say, watch all the things them fellas didn't do. He come and he say, listen, you see them things here? This is how we gonna fix them. That is what you want in a representative. And it just starts. So, like him, I am not going to be very long. I know we just say that as politicians and we go on forever, but the hour is late. And we have had a fantastic time thus far. Like him, I want to acknowledge all of those who came before, because we stand on the shoulders of those who put themselves forward and did so in the past as public servants. Hobby Young, Norrell Hull, Ben Exeter, my friend. These are persons who put their heart and soul into representing Central Leeward. And Conroy knows that he is building upon the work that they have done. And that we in the New Democratic Party understand the historic role that this constituency, as Maya pointed out, has played in the formation and in the growth of the New Democratic Party. We will honor that legacy. But there are some sad things that have befallen this community. Listen up. Do you know the hardship that this community has gone through under this ULP government? I'll tell you something. People catching hell, I know, in Central Leeward, especially in Barley. And you know why? They had a poverty study that was done. And they were afraid to publish it, but it came out in 2018. It said that Barley, this community, has gotten poorer than any other place in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Believe it or not. They were so ashamed and afraid for these results to come out that they hide the study that they did. This community, the hardship that you have felt over the past decade and a half, is not your imagination. It was the creation of the policies of this ULP government. And what you were feeling was real. Because their own study that they hide and they cover up, they never released, said that this community suffered the most in poverty under this ULP government. How can you then, having experienced that, how can they come with a bold face and say that they represent this constituency? How can they say as a government that they have delivered for this constituency? They have no shame. You know? So when Brewster come out here and talking as though he just come and that the ULP just come, they are ignoring the fact that the people in this constituency, they have lived the reality of poverty in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And it has gotten worse under ULP. They cannot turn that around. If you ain't do it in 25 years, how the hell are you going to do it in the next 5? It's impossible. And the people here, they know that. So when they come, don't let them guy you with promises. Because what they have done over the past number of years is they make great promises, but they don't deliver. So if somebody come and tell you they're going to do something for you, and you know they're not going to deliver, why are you going to listen to them? It don't matter how sweet it sounds. I call them shiny objects. They put something up here and they try to dazzle you with it. And they tell you how they're so mighty, and they're so good, and they're so progressive, and they love you so much. And then, day after day, you see that your children are getting hardship to go to school. They can't put shoes on their feet. Some people can't even put bread on the table. That is how difficult life has become in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And you must not believe that this is just simply a matter of our lot. This is not what dog didn't bite we. What happened here, it was created by the ULP. And you see, when we talk about looking for ways in which we could improve life for the people in this country, I understand the hardship you're feeling with the high cost of living. I get it, I know. Buying gas, cooking gas, has become harder. Paying an electricity bill has become harder. Going into the grocery store is a nightmare for a lot of people. Because you go on the shelf and you see things you want and you can't buy them because you can't afford it. And who you going to go and beg? Because the person used to get a little thing from, he catching hell too. So I understand that, and what you said is that we are going to focus on creating relief to the cost of living crisis for the people of this country. Believe me when I tell you this. In my first budget in government, we are going to reduce the VAT from 16% to 13%. That will put money in your pocket. And when you hear we talk about starting a citizenship by investment program in this country, it's not for the people up here. It's not for me. It's not for some rich investor abroad. It is for you. It is for you. Other countries all over the OECS. Every single one. Antigua. St. Kitts since 1984. Dominica. Grenada. St. Lucia. All of these countries have adopted this program. And what they have done is they have paid down their national debt so that the money that they used to pay for the money that they borrow now can go to put medicine in the hospital. It could go and buy fixed roads. It can go and help you to subsidize your children to go to school. I asked the Minister of Education the other day in Parliament, I say, listen, man, you say that you have universal secondary education. And all the children, they come to school, and when they get to Form 5 and they have to write the subjects, you tell them, well, you know what? You're on your own. You pay for them how you can. We in the New Democratic Party, since the time of Arnhem Eustace, Maya's father, we said that it don't make sense. You get them to the end of the line and you tell them you're on your own. We said, no, we got to pay for the subjects. Once your teacher say you can write them, you got to pay for them. Well, here now. The other day, Guyana say, the government of Guyana say, well, Ollie, don't worry. This is what they tell the people. They say, when we get you there, you get to Form 5, you want to write your CXC subjects, they go pay for 8 of the subjects that you write. We didn't put a limit. What we say, if your teacher tell you, and they say that you can write these subjects, you qualify to write them, we gonna pay for them. But here, when I asked the minister, well, Guyana doing it, we say we've been doing it for the last, God knows how long we said we would do it. Why won't you introduce it as a policy of your government? Would you do it? He said no, because what happened? Guyana got oil. We don't have money in St. Vincent and the Grenadines to do it. All right? He find money for all kind of things. But he can't find money to send our children to write the subjects that they work so hard to get. Right? So when we talk about bringing in money through the Citizenship by Investment Program, all of these things we will look at to see how we can make them possible. So don't let them mama guy you when they come this time. You're going to hear them come with all kind of fancy talk. You know, we all love our country. There's nobody, I take no backseat to anybody. Nobody in St. Vincent and the Grenadines love this country more than me. Nobody. So when I talk about finding ways to make people enjoy the rights of citizenship, not just to wave a flag and to wear a hat with 3 diamonds on it. I want to make sure you can put bread on your table. I want to make sure you can put shoes on the children's feet. I want to make sure you can pay for your cooking gas. I want to make sure that you have a dream that your life will be good and that of your children will be better. Those are the things that I want to invest in. That is why it is so important that you listen to what people we have put together. The best team ever to contest elections in this country. And Conroy Huggins is an essential part of that team. He has come here with qualifications. But most of all, he has come here with heart. He has come here knowing his community. He has come here with a dedication to service, a desire wishing to see change in this country. Being part of this team, you think we just put it together, hurry, so? People who are always, Friday, how come you announce your candidates? We could announce candidates. They can't find none now, but what we wanted to do is we want to make sure we have the best team possible to represent the people in each constituency. And then when we form government, to represent in each ministry to hit the ground running. You don't have one encyclopedia, which is now all torn up and ripped up in any event, and the others copybooks. We want to make sure that we have a team that could fire on all pistons and deliver for the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. That is why we are working so hard. And you see all the things that they say they're doing. They say they're building the port in Kingston. You must reward them for that. Well, they have made a mess of it. Look at the new port they say they're building in Kingston. You hear they talking, oh, NDP don't want the port and so forth. We supported the legislation in the parliament to borrow the money to build the port. Even though we know we have concerns about the size of the debt and about the scope of the project. But we gave them the benefit of the doubt. We said, all right, build it, and watch a mess they have made of it. The thing falling apart. And they want to make it sound like how is NDP caused it. We didn't cause it. My thing is, I said, they start the port. Don't worry, I will finish it. I will make sure it gets done. They build the airport. I will make it work. The Otley Hall project that the NDP built so many years ago that they neglected and mashed up, I will make it work. I will fix it up and make it work. And it will create jobs for people in this community. You see, they said they bring a hotel, they bring sandals. It took them 24 years to bring one major hotel here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. You know, 24 years. Go and look in Grenada and see how many they built during that time. So, we are falling behind the rest of the region. And that is why we feel that the urgency of now, that we must change, take the opportunity to bring change in this country. We are at a crossroad. It sounds like some sort of cliche. But the truth of the matter is we are at a point where if we don't take the opportunity now coming up, it's not something that's going to haunt us for the next 5 years. It could doom us for generations to come because we can see where we are now. Nobody don't have to pull the wool over your eye anymore. You can see where you are. Your life is not better now than it was 5 years ago. You cannot say that, honestly. There are some are doing it. They're driving SUVs. They're going on vacation every year. You know, as I say, they're bread, butter, on 3 sides. But the point of the matter is most of the people in the country catching hell. And we want to relieve that. And we have the plan to do it. We have the team to do it. And we have the desire and the will to do it. We are going to be a people-centered government that looks after the needs of our people first. Make sure that the jobs are there for you. Make sure the opportunities are there for your children to study. Have no fear about that. Sometimes they try to frighten the public servants and people who are working for government about the NDP coming into office. I have no desire to take away anybody's work. What I want to do is make the pie bigger so everybody could share in it. Okay? Truthfully, I don't care how you get the job. Whether you get it because you know some minister or whatever, if you're doing your job, you're safe. Don't worry about that. The main thing I want to do is to make it get bigger so that everybody benefit. And all of the things that we're doing is to make the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines feel better about their future, to make their lives more prosperous, and to make it so that the young people don't run out of this country and leave us behind as a failed state. We want them to stay here. So, my dear people, we have a lot of work to do to win the election. I have put together an unbeatable team. You have to make that a reality by coming out and voting. We have done what we can and are continuing to do to prepare our team of people to monitor the elections, to be in the polling stations. Why, just today, I had a meeting. I called for the meeting. We called the supervisor of elections. And we said, listen, there are some concerns that we have regarding the situation in the Southern Grenadines. I want to meet with you to clarify this matter about registering persons, whether they have to register on the mainland or in the Southern Grenadines, or how the people in the Southern Grenadines are going to be able to vote when election will call and they're still displaced up here. Those are important questions. And we discussed other things about the conduct of the elections as well. And the discussion went well. And where she couldn't provide answers, she said that she would get the answers and provide back to us. But the point that I'm making to you is this. We are leaving no stone unturned. When I was coming in here this evening, a young man met me and he said, Friday, I want to make me one promise. He said, I want you to make me one promise as you go into this election. Is that you do everything possible. Leave no space for the ULP to do anything that is going to subvert the will of the people in the next election. And we are doing that, my dear people. So what you do, I have the team, we have the plan. Look at this. We talk about the 4 pillars. You've heard we talk about them. It's no mystery. All we say, we're going to rebuild agriculture, we're going to rebuild the blue economy, and we're going to make tourism a real dynamo in the economy of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We will do those things. We'll talk about them at another time. But we have the team. We have the plan. And the third part that we need is your input. We need you to be courageous, to take the opportunity that is presented to you when the bell rings. Don't sit at home and leave it to somebody else. Don't say, I'm afraid because of this and that. Because the next generation will be merciless to us if we let this opportunity slip. We must have the courage to come out and vote. We must have the courage to talk to our neighbors openly and say this thing ain't working. We might have supported them the last time, but we got to do something different this time. You have to have the courage to say, Ralph ain't know everything. One man can't run the country forever. Government is a relay. He run 1 leg. He run 2 leg. He want run 3 leg. What are you going to do, fall down? Well, we don't want him to run any more legs. Because what we want to do is to have a new team in place with new ideas who are going to make this country move forward faster and create wealth and opportunity for our people. That is our plan. And as Conroy says, together we will win this thing. Thank you very much. God bless you. And we'll see you again on the campaign trail.
We all in on this. Enough is enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your new Democratic Party to contest the general elections of 2025. Your candidate, Conroy Huggins, is your candidate. On election day, go to the polls, vote Huggins, vote the key, vote for the change that you want. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming out tonight. If you're living nearby, get home safe. Those of you who drive in, drive safe. And continue to follow the New Democratic Party and the messaging of the NDP. Thank you very much. God bless you. Good night. Get home safe. Fugitive, get them some nice vibes to go home now, man. Let me do this.
We all in on this. Enough is enough. This is it. Enough is enough. The people say they gone now. You want to hear it again? Enough is enough. The people say they gone now. Properly gone. What they did in darkness must come out in light. Yes. Don't you be a coward. Just stand up and fight. Remember they fight the teachers like they have no right. Remember?